What's going on, Read My Lips people? We are back. So, like I announced in the stream I did yesterday, if you haven't seen that stream, check it out. Read My Lips stream volume 3. I got some news for you guys that is going to affect not only my channel, but also other Yang creator channels. And affect independent news media in general. So, this kind of started some years ago. I didn't have a political channel up at the time, but I frequented it more than enough to the point where I heard about what was happening and what was going on with them. And channels suffered what was called the adpocalypse. And what the adpocalypse was essentially, it was a variety of events in which, advertisers left YouTube. Our channels were not allowed to receive ad revenue from their videos due to YouTube videos with advertiser unfriendly content. And it really affected a lot of political channels. And to say that we've recovered from adpocalypse isn't even accurate. Channels are back on their feet, essentially, but most channels have never been exactly the same since adpocalypse. But that's not exactly what's going on now, but that was sort of the catalyst to a whole bunch of, changes to YouTube. And I mean, there's COPPA that's going on. There's now the anti-harassment policy they just dropped. There's a whole lot going on. But the one that's going to affect us coming up is the recent policy that YouTube is about to drop. And Kyle Kalinske from Secular Talk actually talks about it in detail. So I'm going to play the clip. We're going to watch that, and we're going to come back and talk about it.
YouTube has announced an even bigger crackdown on what they call borderline content. They released a blog, and they also bragged about what they view as their accomplishments and their progress on this front. So let me give you some of that here. YouTube is an open video platform where anyone can upload a video and share it with the world. And with this openness comes incredible opportunities as well as challenges. That's why we're always working to balance a creative expression with our responsibility to protect the community from harmful content. Our community guidelines set the rules of the road on YouTube, and a combination of people and machines help us remove more violative content than ever before. That said, there will always be content on YouTube that brushes up against our policies, but doesn't quite cross the line. So over the past couple of years, we've been working to raise authoritative voices on YouTube, oh boy, and reduce the spread of borderline content and harmful misinformation. And we are already seeing great progress. Authoritative news is thriving on our site, and since January 2019, we've launched over 30 different changes to reduce recommendations of borderline content and harmful misinformation. The result is a 70% average drop in watch time of this content coming from non-subscribed recommendations in the US. Raising authoritative voices on YouTube. Elevating authoritative sources in our system. In 2017, we started to prioritize authoritative voices, including news sources like CNN, Fox News, Jovem Pan, India Today, and The Guardian for news and information queries in search results and watch next panels. Let's say you're looking to learn more about a newsworthy event. For example, try searching for Brexit. While there will be slight variations, on average, 93% of the videos in the global top 10 results come from high authority channels. That's it. They just admitted to it. Guys, when they talk about borderline content, they are literally talking about me and people like me on YouTube. Because independent news and politics on YouTube, they do not trust us because they do not know what we're going to say and they can't control us. So they think we are borderline, and they want to redirect as much as possible to authoritative sources, authoritative being CNN, MSNBC, and Fox News. Just know that this is what's going on. The algorithm is openly discriminating against news and politics, all independent news and politics. And if you're independent news and politics and you think it's not affecting you, it is. It is.
So, pretty much what YouTube is saying is media like Minds, media like Paget's, like Kai's, like Russell from Grassroots, like Hustle, like Mindwave, like any of your Yang creators that you watch, they're called borderline content. And we're not authoritative news. So they look at authoritative news as the MSNBCs and the CNNs and the Fox Newses. And you know, and I know that's complete bullshit. We had to be here to call out MSNBC when they forgot Andrew Yang 15 times on the graphic. We had to be here to call out the actual truth to misogyny claims and sexual misconduct claims and things along those lines. We have to be here to address a lot of the problems that mainstream media does not address. Literally, the New York Times just dropped an article on Cenk Uygur as if he was like praising David Duke. And then when you look at it, when you really watch the clip, he wasn't praising him at all. He was anti-David Duke in every way, shape, and form. And New York Times would be looked at as authoritative news. And independent media had to correct them. And I don't think, and they still haven't corrected their either mistake or lie. It's looking more like a lie. But, yeah, it's absolutely absurd. It's absolutely absurd. And what this is going to do is going to cause a 70% drop in watch time coming from non-subscribed viewers. And most of what Paget gets, most of what your favorite Yangers get are non-subscribed viewers. If you look at the analytics, most of your views come from non-subscribers. That's just how the way YouTube works. But and that's gonna affect non-subscribers. So this is gonna affect undoubtedly you know Yang content on YouTube. This will affect Zach and Matt. This will affect you name it. Humanity First. This will affect everybody. Alyssa. This will affect everybody that makes Yang content. Because we're not looked at as authoritative news. So I saw this and I had to bring it to your attention because it requires a call to action. And look, if my content per se isn't for you, if my content isn't exactly your cup of tea, that's fine. But if you happen to watch any of those people and you frequent them, and you're not subscribed, do so. Subscribe to them, ring that bell. If I'm one of those people that you frequent and you haven't gone over that edge yet and you haven't hip thrust that like button yet, do so. And subscribe. Because, and this starts January 2020, but they've been working on this since January 2019. That, you know, to affect the recommendations and affect, you know, borderline content. And next year it will be in full effect. So they've been suppressing us, and they will continue to suppress us tenfold. And like I said, I had mentioned it in, you know, my stream yesterday. And a lot of you know how to get to, you know, content that you want to see, which is great. But not everybody does. And it's really going to affect new viewers, trying to get new viewers, because us trying to get there's two ways to get people informed about Andrew Yang, right? There's you go out and you talk to people, right? I see that all the time, especially on Twitter and things like that. Going out there yanging people, that helps a lot. And then on an even larger scale is social media, YouTube videos, things along those lines. When people stumble across it and they come across his content and they see what he's about, they get flipped. And if the videos aren't reaching people, if the content isn't reaching people, it's almost like suppressing him. Because this is grassroots, baby. We put in a lot of work to get people to know about Yang, and it's a shame that YouTube is looking at CNN and MSNBC and Fox News as the authoritative figures in this, that they have all the right answers, that they know what they're doing and what they're talking about. I could go down a laundry list of BS from them, a laundry list of smears, a laundry list of lies. So, and this is not even just going to affect left-wing media. This is going to affect right-wing media too. It's going to affect any independent news channel who isn't establishment. This is going to hurt. And I mean, it's already been in the process. They've been doing it. But now they're just outwardly saying, like, yeah, now we're about to just go full force. So I just wanted you guys to know what was going on. You know what I mean? And if you do care about, certain YouTube creators that are in the independent news media and Yang creators, subscribe to them. Subscribe and share. I've never asked you guys to share a video. I've never asked you guys to tweet a video. Maybe tweet at someone, but never tweet a video. But you guys got to start doing that for people, because it's like going against the grain. It's like going against YouTube's like going against the grain, man, right now. And we got to do what we can to survive, because literally what they're trying to do is suppress us. Literally what they're trying to do is suppress us. We've sat back and watched mainstream media try to suppress Andrew Yang. We've sat and watched them try to ignore him. And in a lot of ways, he's broke through that. And in many ways, it's because of the grassroots support that he has, too. And now that he's done that, YouTube is trying to suppress us as we're trying to push him forward and get people to shine a light on Andrew Yang. YouTube's trying to suppress us. So, look, I just wanted to bring this to everyone's attention, because, like I said, me aside, this will affect your favorite Yang creators, and us behind the scenes. When we're in charge of these channels, we get to see the analytics, and we can see in almost real time how we are affected. And you get to see over a time period about recommended and things in front page and things like that, that YouTube is slowly changing the knob on. So I just wanted to bring that to you guys. So again, I'll reiterate. If you got a favorite Yang creator and you haven't crossed that edge yet of subscribing and hitting that bell, do so. Whether it's me, whether it's Kai, whether it's Russell, whether it's Matt Dizzle, whoever it is, whether it's Boyce, Fred the Felon, whoever it is, subscribe, and Brooke, subscribe and show your support that way if you can. Now, on to some other news. I seem to have been entered into another Secure the Yang challenge. If you remember, I entered the last one, which was hosted by Nerds for Yang. What up, Tom? And Paget and Kai were ultimately the winners of the last Secure the Yang challenge. And it came down to a three-way between myself, Hustle, and Mindwave, and the winner was picked at random between the three of us. And Hustle scored the interview for the third interviewee, and he got to interview Yang along with Paget and Kai, and he did a great job. It was a great interview. I saw it, did really well on YouTube, and what we have going on now is I think Paget's in charge of this one. That's the way it looks, at least, and it's another Secure the Yang challenge. And pretty much this time you get to interview Evelyn Yang. So though I did not get an interview with Andrew, I now have the opportunity to interview Evelyn Yang. It's me and a couple of other channels. I think Paget is hosting the first Secure the Yang live stream tomorrow. Today's Monday, so Tuesday between 2:30 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. I'll try to make it on. I'll try. I can't guarantee that I will, but it's the winner gets to interview Evelyn Yang, which is incredible in my opinion. This is a unique opportunity, and you get to ask a whole different subset of questions, right? I feel like it's actually opened up the questions even more so, in the realm of possibilities are just incredible. So I have an ActBlue link now. That you can donate to. And look, last time my channel raised over $2,000, which to me was incredible. And I want to thank anybody and everybody that donated through my ActBlue link. I didn't think I would get that much. I'll be completely honest with you. I didn't think my channel at the time could achieve such results. But clearly you guys like me. And clearly you guys want Andrew Yang to become president because you donated, and you did it through my ActBlue link. So my ActBlue link is below in the description. Please feel free to donate through it to get Andrew Yang some moolah and to secure me that interview with Evelyn. Let me see who else. Let me see everybody that's in it. So it's looking like everybody that's in this next challenge is 15 of us. I think last time it was 12. So there's a lot more people now. We got Nerds for Yang. Tom from Nerds for Yang is in it. Yang Gang Media is in it. Marcus Johnson is in it. Kai Watson is in it again. Mindwave Podcast. Yang Gang Info. Paget, of course. The Campaign Trail is in it. Nathaniel Stowe is in it. Read My Lips is in it. John Perino. Boyce from Mindful Skeptics. Alyssa Monet, which she actually dropped the video, I think, yesterday or the day before, shouting it out. And Lisa Tiotti. I think I said it right. Tiotti? Let me know if I said that right. Is in it. So we got a lot of people in it this time. A lot more people, which is dope, which is cool. That just means more opportunities to get that cash for Yang. I'm completely okay with that. So if you can't do it through my link, then do it through one of theirs. All right. And that's it. That's all I wanted to bring you guys. And now, and I'll say it one more time before we close out. Any of those people I just named, if you watch any of them and you have yet to subscribe, if you're like on the edge, just elbow drop that subscribe button. Subscribe, because they are going to be suppressed and are being suppressed by YouTube, and it's about to go full throttle. Right? So, whether it's me, whether it's Mindwave, whether it's Alyssa, whether it's Lisa, whoever, subscribe to them to help show your support, and also donate to Andrew Yang and that ActBlue link below. Let me get that interview with Evelyn. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, please like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it. If you don't, let me know in the comment section why. I'm always down to talk about it. Also, I have a Cash App, a PayPal, and a Venmo link in the description below. Please feel free to donate to my page if you want. Every little bit helps my channel grow. And any and all money I'm getting is going to be used in my travels when I go to New Hampshire to meet Andrew Yang and to hang out with Russell from Grassroots. So feel free to donate to my page. Hopefully I'll be talking to you guys soon. Have a good one. Peace.
My girls in the club, yeah, we're feeling down the beat, yeah, the music on repeat, baby. I don't care, no one like you don't need me. I know that you can feel me. We're dancing with my bling bling.